Hey, bunnies. The Victorian era is often remembered as a time of elegant dresses, grand mansions, and proper manners. But behind the lace and smiles was a horrifying obsession with beauty, one that left people poisoned, permanently injured, and willing to risk death just to fit society's idea of perfection. Let's begin. Imagine looking into a mirror, knowing the makeup you're about to put on could slowly kill you. Many Victorian beauty products contained lead, a toxic metal. Women covered their faces with white powders and creams to achieve ghostly pale skin, believing it made them look rich and beautiful. At first, the makeup hid imperfections. Then the poison began to work. Skin could become damaged, teeth might deteriorate, hair could thin, and long-term exposure to lead could cause serious illness. Yet many continued using it because beauty mattered more than the warning signs. But it gets even darker. Some women placed drops made from the deadly belladonna plant directly into their eyes. The poison forced their pupils to grow larger, creating what people believed was a more attractive stare. The price? Blurred vision, painful sensitivity to light, and, in some cases, permanent damage to their eyesight. And they knew it was dangerous. Then there were corsets. Not every corset was worn dangerously tight, but the pressure to achieve an impossibly tiny waist pushed some people to lace them so tightly that breathing became difficult and movement was restricted. Feigning became so common that it was almost expected in fashionable society, all for a silhouette. Even the sun became an enemy. A tan suggested you worked outdoors, so pale skin became an obsession. Women hid beneath hats, gloves, parasols, and layers of clothing to avoid even the slightest hint of sunlight. To Victorian society, looking like a ghost was considered beautiful, and perhaps the most unsettling tradition of all. Hair jewelry. When someone died, families sometimes cut locks of their hair and carefully wove them into rings, necklaces, bracelets, or brooches. These weren't Halloween decorations, they were mourning keepsakes, worn every day as reminders of loved ones who had passed away. Beautiful, yet deeply unsettling to modern eyes. The Victorian era may have looked glamorous from the outside, but behind every perfect smile was a world where poison was sold as makeup. Dangerous chemicals were dropped into people's eyes, and impossible beauty standards convinced many to risk their health just to be admired. So tell me, bunnies, would you survive Victorian beauty standards? Sleep well, and I'll see you in the next mystery.